Hi friends, today I'm here to talk to you briefly about the lectionary. What in the world is the lectionary, you might be wondering, and it is okay if you have never heard of it. For us worship leaders, it's a pretty important thing. It's what helps us choose the biblical texts that lead and guide our Sunday morning worship together. For all of my time here, and probably long before I arrived, you have been using the Revised Common Lectionary, which is something that divides the Bible up into chunks and covers 3-year cycles, and then you repeat that same cycle every 3 years. Beginning this week, we're switching to the Narrative Lectionary, which also divides the Bible up in chunks and goes over a 4-year period. The major difference between these two lectionaries is that the Narrative Lectionary is just that. It's based on narrative. It's based on story. So the point is that over a course of 4 years, we will cover all of the major stories of the Old and the New Testament. Now, if you are concerned, what about all the prophets and what about Psalms and Proverbs and the epistles, all the good letters in the New Testament? Fear not. All of those things are also included in the Narrative Lectionary. They are often paired with major stories with which they pair throughout the year. So those will still be included and taught as part of our Sunday morning worship time. So it works like this. Beginning each September, we will begin in the Old Testament, usually with creation of some type, and we will stay in the Old Testament through about mid-November when we switch towards Advent and Christmas text. And then in January, we begin in the New Testament, and of course follow that through Lent and Easter, and then after Easter, spend some time in Acts with the early church up through Pentecost. And then each summer, it's open. It's just left blank for your own pastors to choose sermon series and things that feel particularly relevant to our community at that time. So that is the plan for worship for the next little, for the immediate future moving forward. We're very excited about this change and believe that we all need to know these stories. And even if we have sat in them for so much of our life or learned them when we were 4, there's still so much that they have to teach us now, no matter our age. Now, for our children, they are also going to be learning the very same stories out in the tent where church school will be happening as we are learning in the sanctuary. They will be using a curriculum called Living the Word. Each week, the kids will be sent home with a sheet of paper that they're going to be bringing home to their parents, and parents have the option, if they choose, of reading this paper together with their kids and incorporating more of the story into their life throughout the week as a family. And if you want to go even deeper as a family, you can order a supplement, which is called Sharing God's Story at Home. And this is just to be used once a week, and it's some exercises and prayers that you can go through together as a family that are based on the story that we learn together on Sunday. And fear not, if you are interested in going more deep in your own spiritual life with the stories we're going to be learning in worship, it doesn't matter what your age is. There's all sorts of resources also available to you for devotional options on the Living the Word website. So friends, we're excited about this change. We look so forward to diving into all of these stories beginning this Sunday, where we will start with the beginning. See you then.